Hey everyone, thanks so much for being here. My name is Rachel. If you're new, welcome to you and warm hugs. God bless and thank you so much. I just want to say it's just really super appreciated. And here on my channel, I just try to put out videos as often as I can, and I mainly vlog. I occasionally do like mini tutorials. If you would like, just go ahead and do what you want, like whatever feels good for you. If you want to leave a comment, share, subscribe, whatever it is, it's appreciated. Thank you. It's just really awesome that you are here. And I do want to say it's been a while, and I am sorry that it's been so long. I just get busy doing things. So I thought, I have no idea what I want for dinner quite yet. Everything right now is just do what you want for dinner. We still have a pizza in the fridge, and it's a do what you want day. It's cold and it's rainy and it's weird for May because usually it's starting to get warm, and it's just not. It's in the 50s, and I think tonight and tomorrow it's supposed to be like in the 40s tonight. I think it's weird. It's very weird. But I have you here. We're going to talk about some makeup, and I thought now's a good time to do this because I have no idea what I want for dinner yet. So I woke up at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I didn't fall asleep till 3 something. Last night. Get one of my daughter, she's trying to get a hold of me, so I'll just use my iPad for right now. Give me 1 second. Okay. I've made some changes, as you can see, and you've probably noticed, like in the past couple videos that I or the last video that I had made, like in the very last video that I made, and I can't remember how long ago that has been, but cut and color to the hair. Probably going to be coloring it soon. Probably going to be getting a Feria kit in soft black because I like it, and it looks really like something I want to try because I like those Feria kits. I tried one in a blonde once. Like a, not a blonde, but like a very, very light brown. It didn't quite do what I was expecting it to do. But that was a while ago. Oh my gosh. Maybe a year ago, maybe. Something like that. Got some junk on here that I need to get rid of. If I can get a hold of this cat, maybe he'll come down from the windowsill. Maybe. But anywho, I did get a new blusher. These little Wet n Wild things that I'm really, really liking. A lot of people think that Wet n Wild and anything cheaper than that are like junk makeup. Actually, they're not. These are actually pretty good. And also kind of recent, trying to think, was one of these, the Photo Focus, their foundations. This is in Dewy and Golden Beige. Kind of like the idea of golden skin and rosy cheeks. I mean, who the heck wants, you know, like pale white skin? I don't. It's kind of nuts. But that golden beige kind of really helps my skin. Gives it this really beautiful soft golden glow. I find when I do any kind of powdering down, I use something kind of medium. This is the Photo Focus. They're banana powders. Because they have a yellow tone, I do have somewhat of a medium skin tone. I'm not entirely fair. I'm what they call fair to medium. And a good way to tell is by looking at your wrists. If your veins are blue, you're most likely fair. And if they're turquoise, you're most likely medium. Mine are turquoise, and you can probably do pretty much anything. You probably have some slightly golden tones. And if they are green, you're probably a lot darker. And you can probably do some really, really cool stuff. I mean, like neat stuff with your makeup. And since I am considering going to be doing some soft black with my hair, and since my hair is fairly kind of on the dark side anyway, I did go ahead and my sister a matte black. These are those Wet n Wild. This is number, it's kind of somewhat rubbed off. 3255D in Panther. It's just a rich black on my brows. I used a clear mascara. They're the Wet n Wild and the brow gel from Hard Candy to set the brows. I use the Essentially Ageless Serum Concealer in medium and their powder in medium as well. These are kind of like blurring powders to kind of like blur out where I need have my duskiness underneath my eyes. So if I have puffiness, blue tones, stuff like that, if you're looking to like conceal, like stuff like that, go for the corners. I get redness at the very edge of my eyes, especially on the outer edge. Those are mostly from allergies. The inner corners, mostly darkness. You're probably hearing a little hoarseness in my throat, and I do have a putting away as I go. Some allergies, like to like ragweed and wet grass and stuff like that. I had to step out earlier to feed the cats, and I just the idea of wet grass and ragweed and stuff like that, it makes my throat feel like it's being raked across the coals. It's just really super bad. Allergies are bad. I'm still using the NYX primer on my eyes. And always in medium. Oh yeah, that's right. The LA Colors brow pomade. Even though it's in dark brown, I use just a little bit through there just to give it a little hold. Just a little. The eye makeup was pretty simple. I used kind of like a dusky brown and a gold. I used 2 palettes to do this. These are rather cheap. And if you need something light, like really super light, something a little bit lighter than usual, these LA Colors conceal it. This one's in beige, just, you know, find your shade. And they can be really, really good for like shaping out the brows. I did not shape out my brows today. They actually behaved. I didn't have to shape them out. I have an LA Colors in Mad Hatter. Comes with some purples, some golds, and some browns. And the Mercier, the All Eyes Pressed Eyeshadow. pretty much just for the browns. Let's see, I dipped in to this one technically just for that lightest brown and for the cream shade. That cream shade's going right over the top. This is going right into the crease, like the top of the crease, going straight from the top of the brow, coming straight down, like right into the very, very top of your crease. And if you have hooded eyes, you have to make a crease. The better way to do that is to find another search engine on YouTube that's good for that. You can probably use someone who's more professional. You could probably try Smita Deepak, or you could use Wayne Goss. Really, really good for trying to do those kinds of things. But pretty much for the most part, just use that lightest brown first. Just get a soft brown shift going, kind of transition as you go. The other palette, it actually snapped shut on me for once. It usually never does. Come down here into this darkest brown, kind of really, really lightly at first. When I went into the darkest brown. Hold on a second. My hair is kind of like getting in my way. Pull it back a little bit. It's like shading. You can kind of just see where it kind of popped through there. And a real good thing to do, keep on hand, or little Q-tips, just to keep cleaning up the edge as you go. And then from there, you're going to use from that brown up here into that gold. With this gold, all you need to do is use your fingers. Best thing to do is use your pinky finger and just press it in there with your fingers, or you could just use those little Q-tips because of how small the tip is. Can't believe it actually snapped shut for once. Normally it does not. But just go back and forth in between the darker brown and that softer brown, just to keep it and it kind of just comes forward. These things actually snap shut for me. It's amazing the looks that you can get with cheaper items. I did give my lashes a nice crimp. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know this is not a Kevin Kwan. This is a cheaper one, I think. The It's just a nice one. Gives it a nice squeeze on your lashes. Don't squeeze too hard because you know you can break your lashes. I had some issues with that a couple years ago. I had to stop, you know, using my lash curler so much. I line after using my liner. I mean my lash curler. I use a Wet n Wild breakup proof. These are 16-hour wear. They are waterproof, pretty much. They are cry proof. They heat proof to some extent, because I used to work at a McDonald's and just, you know, make nice lines. This one turned out a little wonky, but you know, whatever, things happen. Just line as much as you like. I store these with the liner down. I let it dry before I put mascara on it. I found this and I said, okay, I am going to try this because I was having a hard time finding a mascara that did everything for me. This is a volumizing and defining. This is a Wet n Wild So Defined. Very impressed with this. I mean, really, with that brush on it, heck yeah. I am not going to put any more on my lashes. Don't need to. Just, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it does. From where I'm seeing it in my mirror, it does what it's supposed to. I used a little bit of the Essentially Ageless serum concealer to kind of make these little lines where I'm going to be putting my contour. And where I contour mostly are like where I want to structure my cheekbones, where I want to thin down my jawline, my chin, and my nose, and just to shade a little bit up in here to shorten my forehead a little bit. And I did not do that. Whatever. Use the GXVE. This is a Gwen Stefani line. This is in Smokin'. It's a little deeper than what I would technically use, but it works. It does work for defining my nose. I think while I'm here, I'll do that. For up in here, I'm going to use a slanted brush from e.l.f. just to just push it back, like right up in here. Elf brushes are nice. I don't know if they actually still have the basic brushes or not, but you know, they're still coming up in the world with some other more newer brushes. They're advancing with newer brushes, which are really, really nice, which I would really, really like to have. I do have some Lancome brushes that I got from a yard sale a couple years ago, which are really, really nice. This is a Lancome brush. And just, you know, buff along the edges. Just using any old brush. This is a these are a bamboo set that my daughter and I kind of like. These need cleaned. My daughter and I were sharing this set there for a while, and okay, I think I can pull my hair back down. I'm used to having my hair framing my face. Use some kind of a translucent or something, you know, just a little bit lighter. This is a what is this? A CoverGirl, the Smoothers translucent. Right in underneath where you've and then right down the center of the nose. Just a few other things, and I think we'll be done. Let me know if you like these longer videos, or if you would rather, you know, me just, you know, do like shorter videos. I mean, I like doing longer videos. I don't know about you, but I used the Wet n Wild, the new one in Bed of Roses, right up in the back, because that's the way you're gonna make yourself look just a little bit more youthful. It's a technique that's just a little more on the trend. It's just one of those newer ways that people are doing things nowadays to make yourself look more youthful, I guess. That's a tip that I got from Wayne Goss. That turned out so wonky. Can't believe that. Whatever. Okay. These highlighters. I got these a while ago. The Photo Chics. And it comes in a moonstone, a pearl opal, and a light topaz. I've had this like 2 years maybe. It's a nice one. I used to have a Urban Decay highlighter that I really, really liked. So what I did, I mixed the opal and the moonstone together to get that effect, to get this beautiful highlight going. Oh, where is it? I used, and there should be just a little bit left on this little fan brush. You're creating light popping this way, so if you're doing this like for like a day that you look like really tired, it's okay, because if you have all this light popping this way, it's going to make light come straight across your eyes. It's going to make you look really wide awake. Good concept. Very good concept. I pulled out this because I thought it looked good with the blush, since it's on the rose side. This is the NYX Slip Tease. This is a lip lacquer in Rosy Outlook. It seemed to really work for the most part. I hope you had a good time here with me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Love you all very much. Bye.